Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Referral Codebreakers, Buyapowa's 2024 Client Summit. I'm Gideon Lask, founder and CEO of Buyapowa, and I couldn't be more thrilled to welcome back so many familiar faces, as well as to see so many new ones joining us for their first ever summit. We extend a warm welcome to everyone, clients, future clients, and anyone passionate about referral or reward-based marketing. Your presence here today means you're ready to dive deep into the nuts and bolts of what we love. Thank you for choosing to geek out with us. Before we start proper, let's take a moment to celebrate our collective achievements from last year. We engaged 5.6 million referrers. We triggered 23.8 million friend visits. We generated 4.2 million referrals and delivered a staggering $125 million in rewards. Boom! You should all be really, really proud. Well done, us. Referral and reward-based marketing, when executed skillfully, serves as powerful and profitable alternatives to traditional search and social strategies. And that's precisely why you're here, isn't it? If referral marketing doesn't currently account for at least 25% of your customer acquisition, it's time to lean in. Many attendees today are already surpassing that benchmark. In fact, our prize winner, preferring to stay anonymous, achieved 75% of their 2023 customer acquisition through their referral program. So, why did we call this year's summit Referral Codebreakers? I hear you ask, albeit you're all on mute. Well, it obviously sounds super cool, but perhaps more importantly, it's our response to the most common question we encounter. How do you crack the code for a successful referral program? In the digital age, where traditional advertising often falls short, referral programs stand as a beacon of innovation and effectiveness in marketing strategy. Rooted in the simple premise of leveraging existing customer networks, these programs have evolved into sophisticated mechanisms that drive growth, loyalty, and brand advocacy. Today, I'd like to explore how leading brands have crafted referral programs that not only resonate with their audience, but also boost their brand and significantly impact their bottom line. Join me as we unravel the secrets behind some of the most innovative referral programs. But most importantly, get ready for Robin, our brand director, who will reveal a huge research study into how to best promote your referral program. Did you know that the number one reason referral programs fail is due to lack of marketing? Ironic when you consider that most programs are put in place by marketeers. Referral marketing works just like any other form of marketing, via a funnel. You put people in at the top, they go through several stages of conversion as they share with their friends, and then as those friends engage, successful referrers complete the process. But it's the first stage that's perhaps the most important, because no matter how enticing your rewards and incentives may be, or how excited your customers are about sharing your brand or products with their mates, unless they're made aware of your program in the first place, you won't end up with any referrals. That awareness can come about in two ways: activation and discovery. And it's essential that you cater for both scenarios to ensure success. Activation. Some people haven't heard about your referral program yet, but given a right push, they could go on to become great advocates. You need to go out, find them, and activate them. And discovery. Other potential advocates are already ready to start introducing their friends. You just need to make sure that they find your referral program when they go looking for it. Anyway, I don't want to steal any more of Robin's thunder. So we've got code-breaking case studies coming up, and we've got code-breaking research coming up, and we've also got stuff without code-breaking in the title too. Namely, our 2024 product roadmap reveal, followed by the launch of our new Buyapowa Academy, and then the big reveal of our new Buyapowa video podcast. What more could you ask for? Right, on to the code-breaking case studies. At its core, a referral program is a structured way for a brand to incentivize its existing customers to introduce their network to the brand's offering. This peer-to-peer marketing strategy leverages the trust and social proof inherent in personal recommendations, offering rewards to both the referrer and the referred. But why are referral programs so effective? Simply put, they capitalize on the trust and credibility that comes from a recommendation by a friend or a family member, dramatically increasing the likelihood of conversion compared to traditional marketing methods. Referral marketing has come a long way from its simple tell a friend campaigns. Today's referral programs are data driven, highly targeted, and deeply integrated into brands' overall marketing strategy. They utilize sophisticated tracking and analytics to measure success, tailor rewards to specific customer segments, and create a seamless experience for users to share their love of a brand. This evolution reflects a broader shift in marketing towards more personalized, authentic, and customer centric approaches. Let's dive into some standout examples of referral programs that have set the standard for innovation. First up, Tesla. In the realm of innovation, Tesla not only redefines automotive engineering, but also how referral programs can enhance brand loyalty and customer satisfaction. With a customer satisfaction rate of 89 out of 100, Tesla's referral program is an epitome of innovation, offering rewards that transcend traditional incentives. From offering free roadsters, cash bonuses, and solar panel chargers to launching photos into space, Tesla's referral program has continuously evolved, engaging its customer base with new and enticing rewards. In 2023, Tesla reintroduced its referral program with a fresh twist, incorporating a Cybertruck raffle where customers could use 500 credits for a chance to win. This unique approach, coupled with loot box credits for referrers and substantial discounts for referred customers on Model 3 and Y vehicles, demonstrates Tesla's commitment to maintaining a referral program that excites and rewards its loyal customer base effectively. Tesla's strategy has proven remarkably successful, with the referral program contributing to a return multiple in excess of 42x on every dollar spent towards the program. This staggering ROI underscores the power of aligning referral rewards with brand identity and customer values, fostering a community of enthusiastic brand advocates. Next up, T-Mobile. T-Mobile disrupted the telecommunications industry with its Un-carrier approach and continued this trend by introducing a referral program that offered actual company shares to its customers. This bold strategy generated massive press and deepened customer loyalty by offering tangible ownership in the company. Although the stock rewards program has since been discontinued, its impact remains a testament to T-Mobile's innovative spirit. By offering one T-Mobile share for every successful referral and double shares for long-standing customers, T-Mobile created a sense of belonging and investment amongst all of its users. Despite transitioning back to more traditional rewards, the stock program's legacy highlights the brand's willingness to explore unique incentives that resonate deeply with customers. And now, Revolut. Revolut, a fintech titan, has adeptly utilized the psychology of scarcity and urgency through its referral program, offering time-limited cash rewards that significantly boost customer acquisitions. By periodically launching referral campaigns with capped numbers and specific conditions, Revolut not only motivates its users to act quickly, but also ensures the quality of new customers attracted through the program. This strategic implementation led to a reported 700% increase in customer acquisition in just 1 year. Revolut's success with limited time offers illustrates the effectiveness of creating a referral program that not only attracts but also retains high value customers through strategic reward structures. Next up is the share trading platform Robinhood. Robinhood revolutionized referral marketing in the financial services industry by offering stocks from a select pool as rewards, introducing an element of surprise and potential long-term value for both the referrer and the referee. This gamification of referrals not only incentivized customer growth, but also encouraged deeper engagement with the platform as users became invested in the performance of their rewarded stocks. Robinhood's referral program contributed significantly to its growth, reducing its reliance on paid media to just 32% of its overall marketing costs. The program's success demonstrates the potential of innovative rewards and gamification in creating a compelling referral strategy that drives acquisition and engagement. And finally, on to Dropbox. Dropbox's referral program stands as a benchmark for simplicity and direct value, offering additional storage space to both the referrer and the referee. This straightforward yet powerful incentive directly enhanced the core product's value, contributing to Dropbox's rapid growth from 100,000 to 4 million users in just 15 months. Dropbox's focus on product-centric rewards coupled with a seamless integration into the user experience has not only propelled its user base, but also fostered a culture of sharing and collaboration. The program's remarkable 3,900% growth between 2008 and 2010 and its sustained success highlight the efficacy of aligning referral incentives with the product's primary utility and user needs. Drawing from these examples, several key elements emerge as crucial for a referral program's success. Alignment with brand values. The best referral programs reflect and reinforce the brand's core values and identity. Customer-centric rewards. Whether it's a discount, credit, or exclusive access, rewards must offer genuine value to both the referrer and the referees. Simplicity and accessibility. The process of referring and claiming rewards should be as straightforward as possible. Complexity can deter participation, so brands must focus on creating a seamless experience. Strategic timing. Identifying the optimal moments to prompt for referrals, such as after a positive experience or significant brand interaction, can significantly increase the likelihood of engagement. Continuous optimization. Successful referral programs are not set and forget initiatives. They require ongoing analysis, adaptation, and refreshment to remain effective and engaging. Based on the insights from these case studies, let's outline a strategic approach to developing your referral program. Define your objectives. Start by clarifying what you aim to achieve with your referral program, whether it's increasing customer acquisition, enhancing brand loyalty, or something else. Your objectives will guide your strategy. Understand your audience. Deeply understanding your target audience is crucial. What motivates them, what kind of rewards they value. This knowledge will inform your program's design and reward structure. Choose the right technology. The backbone of any successful referral program is the technology that powers it, whether you build it in-house or partner with the right platform. Ensure your system can track referrals, manage rewards, and integrate seamlessly with your other marketing tools. Craft compelling rewards, drawing inspiration from the likes of Tesla. Design rewards that resonate with your audience and encourage participation. Remember, the best rewards offer value to both the referrer and the referred. Promote your program. This is a big one. A referral program can only succeed if your customers know about it. Utilize your marketing channels, email, social media, in-app notifications, and more to spread the word and encourage participation. Measure and optimize. Finally, establish metrics for success and continuously monitor your program's performance. Use data and feedback to iterate and improve, keeping your program dynamic and engaging. Okay, and as promised, it's now over to Robin B for some more code breaking. Robin, I've promised groundbreaking research. What have you been up to, please?
Hello everyone, I'm Robin, the brand and research lead at Buyapowa, and I'm thrilled to be unveiling our latest piece of insight today. Now, as you might remember, a few months ago, we explored which rewards work best when it comes to referral marketing. You're going to find that research on our social channels, so just reach out to your contact at Buyapowa. We'll get you a copy. But today, like Gideon said, we are taking it all the way to the top of the funnel. Promotion. Because yeah, referral marketing, like any other form of marketing, it is a funnel. You put people at the top, you poke them, probe them, cajole and excite and delight them. And if you do it right, you get results at the bottom. But unless you put those people in at the top, nothing you do further down the funnel is going to make the slightest bit of difference. Okay, before we get to the fun bit with the numbers and the graphs and the insight that's going to transform your program, let's mentally pan out a bit. Why referral? It's not the only thing we do here at Buyapowa. We also power world-class partnership marketing, digital rewards programs, but referral is what we're maybe best known for, and we're proud to be the leading global platform for enterprise-scale referral marketing, powering programs for hundreds of the world's biggest brands, including some of you. And as you can see right here, what we do makes your customers like your brands more. In all the age groups we survey for this project, that's Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X, and Baby Boomers, the vast majority said that the existence of a referral program positively shaped their impression of a brand. Only a teeny tiny number of people said the opposite, and I'm pretty sure they were just being sassy. And people want to refer. Here in the UK, there used to be a TV commercial for a cat food brand called Whiskers. I think it aired in other countries too. Now, besides giving me the opportunity to put a cat video in this presentation, massively tricking the YouTube algorithm, genius. Whiskers used to have a famous slogan. 8 out of 10 owners said their cats preferred it. Well, 8 out of 10 people said they were likely to refer their friends if their favourite brands let them. And that's pretty consistent across all age groups. So, referral is good for your brand and it's something your customers want to do. But remember, none of that makes any difference if those customers don't know about your program or if they can't find it when they go looking. So, let's take a look at the 12 most common channels by which brands can promote their programs. Banners on their websites or on third-party websites, so leaderboards, MPUs, skyscrapers, all that jazz. References in their help pages that can also include, integration with chatbots, well-trained staff at call centers. Pop-ups, popovers, floating CTAs, whatever you want to call them, surface, a key moments in a customer's online journey. Text messages sent directly to customers' phones. That can either link to a referral dashboard or it can give the customer their unique sharing URL, which they can just forward straight onto their friends. References in print and PDF versions of bills. Again, if you're using our API, you can customize those with the customer's unique sharing URL, which is pretty cool. Print, so that's newspapers, direct mail, leaflets, billboards, anywhere that ink meets paper. Search, this one often overlooked, but as we'll see in a minute, search results, be it paid or organic, can mean everything for some age groups and some industries. Notifications. Obviously, that includes app notifications where relevant, but even if you don't have an app, browser-based notifications are becoming increasingly powerful and popular ways to promote referral programs. You've got social posts from the brand's online accounts and navigation on both websites and in apps. And finally, good old email, whether that's dedicated emails all about the referral program or smaller mentions in other emails, drip automations or newsletters. So, which ones work? Now, before your loving eyes drift all the way to the right of that graphic and you mark everything on the left down as a turkey, look at the numbers. Sure, across all ages, email promotion is the channel most likely to give the biggest boost to your Refer a Friend program. But even the channel on the far left, pop-ups, is going to make someone 180% more likely to refer their friends. That's almost 3 times as likely. And that's the thing. None of these channels are without merit. In fact, they all work and they're all incredibly powerful because people want to hear about your programs. It's also why we didn't include carrier pigeons in this research, because they demonstrably don't work. So instead of using this data to pick one channel to promote your program, use it to pick a blend of channels, which are going to work across your entire audience base in the industry where you operate. To help you do that, we're going to start drilling a little deeper. It's like the world's luckiest game of Tetris. So look, what I've done here is I've done away with the numbers so we can just focus on the order of impact across those 12 channels I mentioned earlier. So you've got all ages there on the right, and that corresponds to the bar chart we just saw. But you've also got ordered lists for each of our 4 generations: Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X, and Baby Boomers. And straight away, you can instantly see the big headline. There is a lot of variation across those generations. There's not even one clear winner, let alone a consistent top or bottom 3. In fact, some channels which feature right at the top in one generation sink right to the bottom in others. But remember, nothing is less than 180% uplift, so being at the bottom is still pretty awesome. Let's take a look at each generation in turn, starting with those young pups Gen Z. This one kind of blew my mind. Gen Z are really influenced by emails. I knew they were a conservative bunch, but this totally surprised me. In fact, Gen Z's entire top 3 surprised me, so much so I had to check and run the boomer data all over again by mistake. But there it is, in all the beautiful colours of the Buyapowa rainbow. I guess sometimes we think about email as being a dying channel, something boomers and Gen Xers like me check religiously, but younger people side-eye with contempt. Not so. A well-crafted email is going to more than triple your referrer engagement among people under the age of 28. Not all of them. Some said it wouldn't make any difference at all, but others said they'd be almost 5 times as likely to refer. On average, 3x impact. Moving on to millennials, well, something strange happens on that 28th birthday. Emails slid down a bit in terms of its position, but it's actually jumped up in terms of impact with a 281% increased likelihood, so almost 4x now. But it's the top two that stand out because they were way lower down the list for Gen Z. Notifications and search, which was actually bottom for the young'uns. And that makes sense. By the time you hit your late 20s, things get a bit more hectic. Communication's a bit less fun and games and a little bit more demands and responsibilities. There's a lot more coming at you, more bills to pay, bigger families to manage. You might be more invested in the world around you. You probably got a bit more disposable income, but you've definitely got a lot more noise going on. And that means it's harder for messages to cut through, which is where notifications and in fact search come along. A notification is not going to wait for you to get around to it. It's going to go ping right there on your phone or on your computer. Same goes for search. You ain't got the bandwidth when you're that age to scroll and scroll down to the end of those Google results, right? If it's at the top, it's going to grab your attention. So keep that in mind for millennials. Lots of noise. How can you make your message cut through? But if you do, well, these numbers are way higher across the board than for any other generation. So there's gold in those hills if you're careful how you dig. Gen X time. I always get uncomfortable when we get to Gen X. I feel like I'm repping my people when I unveil this stuff. So if they say something, weird, I'm going to take the flak for it. But this one is pretty safe. Email at the top, followed by social media, which makes total sense. We Gen Xers invented social media. It's our fault. We might not spend the most time on Facebook and Insta and X, stand up millennials, but we're far more likely to follow brands for information and, importantly, promotions and offers. So, while it's nice to find crazy out there tactics, it's also important to fish where the fish are. Gen X are following you on social. Tell them about your referral program there. And if you really want to take things further, use our partner marketing tech to get some influencers on board too. Time for the Silver Surfers. Here's another surprise. Banners. Banners! Those things, literally no one else looks at anymore. In fact, when over half of Gen Z and millennials are using ad blockers, and us Gen Xers, we've had like 30 years to train our eyes to ignore anything at the top or in the margins of a web page. Boomers might be the only ones left who are influenced by banners. I'm being dramatic. Remember, all these channels work for all demographics. Nothing drops below 180%. Remember that, uplift. But boomers really respond to banners. What can I tell you? Get your creative teams on the phone right now. Tell them to fire up that Adobe Creative Suite, or as I like to put it, stop. Banner time. All right. Let's look at the impact the top 12 channels can have across generations. But before we move on, I'm going to get a bit higher level about channels. So this is a guide I wrote a few months back called Activation and Discovery. Gideon mentioned it before, where I broke these kinds of channels down into 2 distinct groups, activation and discovery, push and pull, essentially. Now, here's a page from that guide with some definitions. I know Gideon mentioned it before, but it really is worth going over because I think it's really important. Activation, some people haven't heard about your referral program yet, but given the right push, they could go on to become great advocates. You've got to go out, find them, and activate them. And discovery. Other potential advocates are already ready to start introducing their friends, right? They just need to make you just need to make sure that they find your referral program when they go looking for it. Now, the full guide goes into loads more detail, but down at the bottom, you can see 3 key activation channels, pop-ups, emails, and notifications. That's ways of reaching out to people, and 3 key discovery channels. Account areas, navigation, so headers and footers, and help areas, so that's, including chatbots and support stuff. The big message I wanted to convey when I wrote this and today is that you need to do both. You need to cover your bases for activation, telling people about your program, and for discovery, making sure that people can find it if they go looking. Best practice is 3 of each. That's what our most successful clients do, and it's absolutely what I would recommend. They don't have to be always on, and you can change them up and tailor them throughout the year, but 3 activation channels and 3 discovery channels, that's the takeaway. And here are the numbers which bear that out. Absolutely, activation channels deliver bigger numbers. Across every generation, people prefer to be told about referral programs than to go digging for that information themselves. That's massively the case for millennials. Remember, very time poor. And barely any Gen Z said that they strongly prefer seeking out programs at all because they're, too busy washing their hands and worrying about germs. So, yeah, absolutely. Activation, sure. But what you can't afford to do is ignore the 20 to 25% of people who do categorically prefer to seek out information themselves. And think about the user experience. You've got a customer who really wants to refer their friends. They go to your website, they look in your header, they look in your footer, they search around their account area, they check your help pages, they ask your chatbot, and they just can't find what they're looking for. 5 minutes ago, you had a customer who was in love with your brand, who wanted to shout it from the rooftops. Now, you've got a grumpy customer who might spend the next 5 minutes checking out your competitor's referral program instead. So, all of this, all these channels, all these combinations and categorizations, they're really all rooted in basic human psychology. This is another piece I wrote a while back. By the way, if you haven't seen all these guides, stay tuned. Gideon's going to discuss a really good way of getting hold of them. So much of it, best practice to research, the kind of insight you can only get when you've been studying this stuff for like 15 years like me. I'm getting old. Anyway, this is the psychology of referral. It's super fun. But I wanted to highlight just one psychological theory that we cover in that deck. Mere exposure theory. Now, there's 2 people of note in those pictures. You've got the guy in the middle on the left and the guy with the, big giant black bag over his head and body. The first one is Professor Charles Goetzinger of Oregon State University, and the second one, well, history doesn't actually give us his name. After this experiment, he quietly left class, he got picked up by a car, disappeared into a nearby building, took his bag off, and no one ever saw him ever again. So, here's how the experiment went. One day, this guy, known only as the bag, turns up in Goetzinger's class. And the reaction from the other students is not kind. Who's the bag? What the hell does he think he's doing? It's weird, right? And they're kind of freaked out. Now, the months go by, this goes on for months, and the mystery student keeps coming to class shrouded in his bag. But gradually, his peers' reactions turn from hostility to curiosity and eventually to friendship. Turns out, contrary to popular belief, familiarity doesn't breed contempt at all, and nor does absence make the heart grow fonder. Mere exposure theory. The more we see something, the more we like it. Check out the deck, there's other experiments that went even deeper into this. So it actually turns out that 10 is the magic number when it comes to exposure. Once a person sees something 10 times, they hit peak favorability. That's why repeating a message again and again through more and more channels can work wonders when it comes to marketing. And that's especially important with referral, because not every customer is a garrulous extrovert. Some of them take time to warm up to the idea of referring their friends, but keep repeating the invitation and even the coldest customers begin to thaw. Here's some numbers to back that up. Not only do multiple channels work, they're actually what people prefer. Remember, people want to learn about referral programs. It's not like tell your friends and we're going to punch your kitten. It's tell your friends and earn a reward, right? It's a nice thing. But the people we asked about this accepted that they might not jump every single time you bat your lashes, right? They might miss something. They might not have time. They might need reminding. So, multiple channels, multiple times, even for boomers. Let's move on to the best times to promote your referral program. Here's another grid, this time with 8 moments of key interaction between customers and brands. Let's quickly go through them. So, immediately after a transaction. So whether that's buying something or signing up for a service, taking out a contract, whatever's relevant to you. After receiving a product or service, so that's once the product arrives at their door or the service begins, contract starts. In the weeks following a transaction, you've probably got email drip automations that guide customers at this time. It works for a referral too. After following the brand on social, kind of a no-brainer, right? And the same goes for after signing up to the brand's mailing list and after joining the brand's loyalty program. Then there's once they've interacted with customer support. Now, that might be asynchronous, like an email exchange, or it might be synchronous over the phone or in an online chat. And finally, after responding positively to a brand's customer satisfaction survey, such as NPS. So, which ones work? Short answer, they all do. Longer answer, well, this one really surprised me. The number one answer to when are you most responsive was after interacting with customer support. Really didn't expect that, but it makes so much sense. That interaction, that human connection, is going to inspire more human connections with friends, family members, neighbors, colleagues. I just had a really cool experience with brand X. You should totally try their product Y. And if you do, I can get you a reward Z, right? Makes total sense. When it comes to messages after transactions, people actually appreciate that 1 to 3 day gap between ordering and delivery. You can see it there. Dark green is always bigger than light blue. So if you've got auto invite emails turned on when new customers are invited to start referring, maybe delay the send of those for a few days, but don't leave it too long because you'll lose the impact. It's there, it goes higher, it drops back down. Now, here's the thing about charts. It's super easy to focus on the headlines, but don't ignore the low-hanging fruit. 35% of those pie charts consist of after joining a loyalty program, signing up to a mailing list, or responding to, positively to an NPS survey. And again, you probably already got marketing sequences for those things. So it's a no-brainer to include your referral program in those. Okay. So we know what kinds of channels work best, and we know the best moments to send messages, but one is never done. Just because someone knew about your program months ago doesn't mean they're going to remember it every morning when they get up and brush their teeth. Oh, I should refer. So how often do you need to remind your customers about your referral program? Across all ages, the data says you should send a reminder once every couple of months. This is just on the referrer side. On the friend side, reminders are even more important, especially if you're selling high-value items or long-term contracts, anything where it's more of a considered purchase. So the friend might not be ready to switch their broadband provider today, but a month after locking in the referral offer, maybe it's a completely different story. So reminders are really useful for friends. On the referrer side, as you can see, the younger people are, the more often they're happy to be reminded. The older people get, the less they want to be bothered, but even then, boomers still want to be reminded quarterly. Here's where we got a bit cheeky to see if we can push it a little bit. It's admittedly something of a leading question, but we asked people, how would they feel if we doubled that average frequency of reminder to once every month? And here's the thing. In most cases, there's no impact. For younger people, actually, monthly reminders would make them more likely to engage. But be careful, with older people, the coral colored segment does start to grow, right? So there is a chunk of people who might be put off by monthly reminders. Best practice, we'd stick with every other month, but just know that you can probably push that for younger people. Now, one of the things we pride ourselves on here at Buyapowa is industry expertise. We know that referral in retail looks very, very different to referral for, say, online gaming. So here's another breakdown of the most impactful promotional channels, this time broken down by industry. Energy, insurance, telecom, streaming, online gaming, online retail, banking, software, and travel. As you can see, email rules the roost. But that really changes when you start drilling down a little deeper. What I really want you to take in from this graphic is the variety. As we move across the columns, across the industries, everything changes. Something makes obvious sense. Bills really aren't a thing in streaming, so it's no surprise it's at the bottom for streaming, right? But bills are up near the top for insurance and telecoms and banking. Makes sense. Look at the difference between website navigation for travel, where it's right up there in second place, and website navigation for telecoms, where existing customers have got way less reason to keep coming back to your website. But text totally makes sense for telecoms, so there it is up at the top. Or look at social. Right up near the top for streaming, where people are going to like and subscribe so they can find out about the latest shows. But it's down near the bottom for software, where people are far less likely to follow a brand. Now, I could spend hours going into all this data, but for the sake of time, just know that we have a huge amount of insight across all these industries and all the age groups we covered. We can get a lot more granular too. So don't hesitate to reach out to your contact at Buyapowa if you're looking for some real expertise when it comes to which channels work best for your audience. Okay. We've looked at channels, we've looked at demographics, we've looked at industries and frequency. The one thing we haven't really touched upon is what kind of messages should you be putting out when you promote your program. So here we ask people, what kind of information do you look for and find helpful in a brand's referral program promotion? Regular reminders, updates when the program changes, information about successful referrals made by others. Dave just referred someone, you want to get a move on, he can do it, so can you. Information about which rewards are available, announcements when new rewards become available, and tips on how to get your friends interested. Now, unsurprisingly, people want and expect all of these things. Buyapowa makes it easy to do any one of these messages, right? But let's be honest, it's all about the rewards. People want to hear what rewards are available, and they want to hear when new rewards become available. That's important because even though your Refer a Friend program might be evergreen, we suggest it is, it should never ever be set and forget. Right? You should be updating your program to align with seasonal events, with your latest products, your new services, or changes to your brand. And you should be updating your rewards. That might mean a booster event where you offer extra rewards for a small amount of time, or it could mean adding in a new reward people can choose from when they refer or when they get referred. By the way, if you're not offering reward choices, you really, really should be. But that's the takeaway here. People are expecting your program to be refreshed, and they're looking forward to hearing about it. Here's even more proof of that. People are more than 3 times as likely to engage with your program if you refresh your rewards. Closer to 4 times for millennials. Now, the amount of interest varies, not just across ages, but from person to person. Some people, sure, they're not going to care. But in every generation, there's people who are 5 times as likely to refer their friends if you regularly update your rewards and incentives. So put that on your to-do list. Take everything else off. Get it done. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. But look, it's worth recapping the 10 key takeaways from this research. People want to refer. 8 out of 10 say they would engage with their favorite brand's Refer a Friend programs. One size definitely doesn't fit all. Different channels perform very, very differently across industries and demographics. We've got the data, get in touch. When it comes to promotional channels, email is still king, but it's by no means the be-all and end-all when it comes to promoting a referral program. In fact, every channel we've discussed today works, and works well. Even pop-ups for boomers are going to double the chance of customers engaging. Generations respond very differently to different channels. Gen Z responds least positively to search, millennials most positively, so consult the data and make the right choices. Remember those 2 kinds of categorizations? Well, activation is more powerful than discovery, especially for Gen Z, but 20% of customers still prefer discovery. Don't ignore it. This one was a curveball for us. Promoting after customer service interactions is really powerful. We're going to have to explore that even further. If you're selling things, hold back those invite emails for a couple of days, not for too long, because the effect starts to fall off and diminish. Customers need to be reminded about your referral program. Sweet spot every other month, but you can bump that up for younger audiences. And finally, People want to know what rewards are available, especially when it comes to new rewards. In fact, they're 3 times more engaged when rewards are regularly updated and communicated. And that, I'm sad to say, is that, except of course it really isn't. As I said, this is just a top level view of our research. We're going to poke our data drones until they start screaming out new facts, figures, and findings in their sleep. Get in touch if there's anything specific you're interested in, or keep an eye on our socials, because that's where we'll be breaking this down even further. As always, it's a massive, massive pleasure to bring you these insights. I've had a ball. I hope it's been fun for you too. I'm going to hand back to Gideon.
Robin, you're a superstar. Thanks, mate. As you digest what you've just heard, bear in mind that the chief stumbling block for referral programs is their under-promotion. Much like having a blockbuster movie premiere without any trailers. Stick to Robin's playbook and you'll see a box office hit, with new customers lining up for tickets to your show. I'd now like to move on and unveil some of the future with Buyapowa's roadmap for 2024. But let's first take a moment to celebrate our milestones from the past year. Our journey saw the expansion of our reward catalogue, incorporating not just a diverse array of choices, but also highlighting corporate social responsibility initiatives that really matter. More importantly, we launched our partnership marketing solution, transforming how our clients engage with their audiences. Take, for instance, the innovative use case for Voxy, where we tailored a student-focused program, and for Sclum, where we amplified reach through influencer partnerships. These advancements were not just about growth, they were about setting new standards in referral marketing. Stepping into the present, we recognize the critical role of seamless program operation. This year, we're excited to launch an enhanced customer management experience within the Buyapowa portal. This development is designed to empower customer care teams with streamlined workflows, making it easier than ever to manage participants' activities, from detailed investigations to proactive engagements. Imagine the ability to swiftly navigate through customer interactions, apply targeted actions, and resolve inquiries with efficiency, all within a unified interface. This isn't just an upgrade, it's about redefining customer care in reward marketing. Looking ahead, we're set to revolutionize how our clients interact with their campaigns. For those eager to dive in and keep their offerings vibrant, we're introducing content management directly within the Buyapowa portal. This feature will allow clients to curate content, manage user permissions, create drafts, and schedule updates, all with unprecedented ease. Whether it's refreshing campaign visuals or fine-tuning messaging, our clients will have the tools to maintain the relevance and appeal of their programs, ensuring continuous engagement and fresh experiences for all their audiences. As we look further into 2024, our commitment to data-driven decision-making remains unwavering. We're thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of an enhanced reporting and analytics experience. With an expanded suite of default reports and the introduction of customizable reporting use cases, our clients will gain deeper insights into their program's performance, driving strategic improvements and maximizing ROI. And as a little bonus, because we understand the importance of seamless integration, we're also introducing a suite of native CRM integrations, starting with Salesforce and HubSpot. These integrations will automate crucial processes from registration to reconciliation, streamlining operations and enhancing efficiency. This means more time focused on strategy and less on task management. So, as we embark on this exciting journey through 2024, I hope it's clear that our roadmap's not just about innovation for innovation's sake. It's about providing you with the tools and insights you've been asking for, ensuring you have what you need to succeed in this ever-evolving marketplace. Next up, the Buyapowa Academy. As we continue pushing the boundaries of referral and reward marketing, we recognize the immense value of knowledge and expertise. It's with great excitement that we unveil the latest milestone in our journey, the Buyapowa Academy. This online portal is more than just a learning resource. It's a comprehensive guide to mastering the Buyapowa platform and unlocking the full potential of your referral programs, partnership marketing campaigns, and reward-based acquisition strategies. Why the Buyapowa Academy? Well, in today's fast-paced digital world, The power of knowledge obviously cannot be underestimated. The Buyapowa Academy has been meticulously designed to empower our clients, offering an in-depth exploration of strategy, operations, and marketing. Whether you're looking to launch a dynamic referral program, engage audiences through partnership marketing, or drive acquisitions with enticing rewards, the Academy is your go-to resource. So what's inside? Featuring an extensive library of videos, articles, presentations, and podcasts, the Academy covers every aspect of the Buyapowa experience. From initial setup to optimization techniques, you'll find actionable insights and best practices to enhance your campaigns. Each piece of content has been crafted by our experts, ensuring you receive not only the information you need, but also the insider tips that make a difference. Understanding the global landscape of our client base, we're very proud to announce that the Buyapowa Academy will be available in English, Spanish, and in French. This multilingual approach ensures that our insights reach you in the language that best suits your needs, breaking down barriers and fostering a truly inclusive learning environment. So in conclusion, the launch of the Buyapowa Academy marks a pivotal step forward in our commitment to not only providing unparalleled referral marketing solutions, but also empowering our clients with the knowledge to excel. As we continue to innovate and lead, the Academy stands as a testament to our dedication to your success. We invite you to explore, learn, and grow with us. The future of referral marketing starts here at the Buyapowa Academy. And finally today, I'm thrilled to announce an exciting addition to our suite of resources, the Buyapowa Video Podcast. Hosted by our very own brand director, Robin Bresnark, this podcast will serve as a vibrant platform for discussing the ins and the outs of referral marketing, partnership campaigns, and reward-based acquisition strategies. Robin, with his illustrious background in journalism and a knack for engaging storytelling, will bring his unique flair to the table, making each episode both informative and entertaining. So, what should you expect? Our video podcast aims to celebrate the brains behind the most innovative referral programs across the globe. We're talking short, punchy interviews that get to the heart of what makes a referral program truly successful. You'll hear first-hand experiences, lessons learned, and priceless advice from the movers and shakers in the industry. And here's where it gets even more exciting. We want you, our esteemed clients, to be part of the journey. Do you have insights to share, stories to tell, or advice to give? Then we would love to have you as our guest on the Buyapowa Video Podcast. Imagine the opportunity to elevate your personal brand and network, all while contributing to a richer understanding of referral marketing. So why tune in? Well, aside from the chance to hear from your peers and industry leaders, this podcast is a golden opportunity for continuous learning. Whether you're looking to optimize your current program or just starting out, there's something for everyone. Plus, it's a great way to stay connected with the Buyapowa community between summits. Kicking us off are 3 referral superstars. First up is the referral marketing expert that is Mark Humphreys of AXA, Aegon, Barclays, and Virgin Media fame. Followed by Daniel Thomas, Group Head of Innovation at Vodafone globally. And then we have the renowned referral marketing expert that is Ollie Moore of Delta Community Credit Union. Ready to tune in? All episodes will be available soon on our YouTube channel. Just search up Buyapowa. And if you're interested in being a guest on the Buyapowa Video Podcast or have topics you'd love us to explore, please do reach out. And that, my fellow referral aficionados, brings us to the end of the Buyapowa 2024 Referral Codebreakers Summit. First off, a massive shout out to everyone here today. Whether you are a Buyapowa veteran who's seen it all, or a bright-eyed newcomer wondering what kind of cult you've just joined, we're thrilled to have you. You've all been fantastic sports, nodding along to the endless barrage of stats and nodding off only when we got too technical. Remember when we talked about engaging 5.6 million referrers and triggering almost 24 million friend visits? Well, I bet some of you were doing the math on how many football stadiums that could fill. Well, the answer is a lot. And if you follow the advice you've heard today, I think we could actually double that in 2024. As we wrap up, remember that the number one reason referral programs fail is lack of marketing, which is like forgetting to invite people to your own party. Follow Robin's advice and you'll have a queue around the block of profitable new customers just wanting to party with your brand. Thank you for joining us at the Referral Codebreakers Summit. Keep spreading the word, keep making those connections, and let's make the digital world a buzz with our collective referral magic. Until next year, keep your codes cracking and your referrals tracking. Goodbye, good luck, and may your referrals always be fruitful. Thank you.